Today, we're bringing you the full scoop on the all-new 2026 Mazda MX-5 Miata. If you thought the Miata was already perfect, think again. Mazda has rewritten the rulebook with the 2026 model, bringing modern engineering, thoughtful design, and just enough nostalgia to reignite the Roadster flame. This isn't just another refresh. This is a revolution in compact sports car culture. Let's start with what makes the MX-5 Miata such an enduring nameplate. Since its debut in 1989, the Miata has always stayed true to one core philosophy: lightweight, fun to drive, rear-wheel drive, and affordable. It wasn't about brute horsepower or track times. It was about engagement, balance, and making the driver feel connected to the car. Over 4 generations, that formula has evolved but never strayed. The 2026 model, which kicks off the 5th generation codenamed NI, continues that legacy, but this time with a sharper edge and a future-focused powertrain strategy. Visually, the 2026 MX-5 Miata is the most sculpted and aggressive-looking Miata ever made. It still retains the classic Roadster proportions: long hood, short deck, low stance, but now there's a more muscular contour to the fenders, sleeker LED headlights, and a more aerodynamic front fascia. The design language is clearly inspired by Mazda's Kato philosophy, which emphasizes movement and emotion in stillness. But this Miata also introduces functional design improvements like active aero vents, a lower drag coefficient, and optimized air channels for improved high-speed stability. It's wider than the outgoing ND model, but not by much, and the wheelbase has been stretched ever so slightly to give it better proportions and cornering balance. Pop the hood, and here's where things get really interesting. Mazda had a tough decision to make. With tightening emissions regulations and growing demand for electrification, keeping a naturally aspirated engine wasn't going to be easy. But guess what? They pulled it off. The 2026 MX-5 Miata comes standard with an updated 2.0-liter Skyactiv G engine, but it's now paired with mild hybrid technology. The engine puts out around 185 horsepower and 150 pounds-ft of torque, up slightly from before, but it's the hybrid assist that really transforms the experience. The integrated 48-volt mild hybrid system provides an extra torque boost during acceleration, enhances fuel efficiency, and supports smoother engine start-stop functionality. It's seamless, subtle, and doesn't ruin the pure driving feel that Miata fans crave, but that's not the only powertrain story here. For the first time ever, Mazda is offering a fully electric version of the Miata. Yes, you heard that right. The 2026 MX-5e is a limited production model for now, but it previews where the brand is heading. This F Miata uses Mazda's new modular electric platform with a single motor driving the rear wheels and a lightweight 35 kWh battery pack. Power output is a modest 170 horsepower, but with instant torque and a sub 3,000 pound curb weight. It's surprisingly quick and insanely agile. Range is estimated around 180 miles, more than enough for weekend canyon runs or short daily commutes. Inside the cabin, Mazda has taken minimalism and driver focus to new levels. Gone are the distractions and gimmicks. What you get is a clean, well-constructed cockpit that places everything exactly where you want it. The seating position is low, the shifter falls naturally to hand, and the digital instrument cluster gives you just the info you need without overwhelming you. A new 8.8-inch infotainment system sits atop the dash, finally touch-enabled and supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The interior materials have seen a notable upgrade, with soft touch panels, aluminum accents, and contrast stitching that add a touch of premium feel without straying from the Miata's simple charm. But the magic of the Miata isn't in the screens or stitching, it's in the way it drives. And this 2026 version takes that to the next level. The steering still. Hydraulic keys direct, communicative, and alive with road feel. The suspension has been retuned with adaptive dampers on higher trims, allowing the car to remain composed over rough pavement yet corner flat when pushed. Mazda has reduced unsprung mass by using forged aluminum components and the entire chassis is stiffer thanks to increased use of high-tensile steel. The result is a car that dances through corners, rotates on throttle, and rewards smooth driving with exceptional balance. Weight has always been a core element of the Miata's philosophy, and the 2026 model keeps things impressively light. The base manual version weighs just 2,330 pounds only, slightly heavier than the ND despite meeting modern safety regulations and adding hybrid tech. The electric version comes in at just under 2,900 pounds, thanks to clever packaging and a lightweight battery. Mazda hasn't tried to turn the Miata into something it's not. It's still a featherweight champ in an era of bloated performance. Cars. Transmission options? Oh yes, Mazda still offers a 6-speed manual as standard. Crisp, short throws, beautifully weighted clutch, it's everything enthusiasts could want. There's also a 6-speed automatic available for those who want a more relaxed drive, and it's much improved over previous generations, offering quicker shifts and better rev matching. When it comes to trims, Mazda offers 3 main variants: the Sport, the Club, and the Grand Touring. The Sport keeps things simple and pure, a true driver's car with fewer frills, perfect for purists. The Club adds sport-tuned suspension, Bilstein dampers, a limited slip differential, and more aggressive tires. It's the one to get if you plan to hit track days or back roads frequently. The Grand Touring goes the premium route, adding leather seats, advanced safety tech like adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist, and a high-end Bose audio system. And let's talk about pricing. Mazda has kept the Miata incredibly competitive. The base sport model with a manual transmission starts just under $30,000, remarkable in 2026 for a rear-wheel drive manual sports car. The Club trim comes in around $34,000, and the Grand Touring tops out near $38,000. The fully electric MX-5e is priced at around $40,000 more expensive, but still accessible compared to other EV sports cars on the market. Now, we can't ignore the competition. You've got cars like the Toyota GR86, Subaru BRZ, and even the Nissan Z in the mix, but none of them offer the same blend of weight, balance, and convertible freedom as the Miata. Sure, they may have more power, but the Miata was never about raw numbers. It's about the experience, and that experience has never been sharper than in this 2026 model. One of the most exciting aspects of the new Miata is its ability to evolve. Mazda has hinted that the platform is modular and scalable. That means we could see future versions with different powertrains, maybe even a rotary range extender for the EV model. There's also speculation of a high-performance turbo variant, or a track-focused lightweight edition. Mazda is clearly keeping its options open, and that's good news for enthusiasts. Ownership experience also matters, and Mazda hasn't skimped there.